All right, diving in today, folks, we're heading straight to Osaka. Japan's kitchen, they call it. And we're not just skimming the surface here, we're going deep. Imagine 2 whole months exploring this incredible city. But don't worry, we've got all those essential beginner tips to get you started, so no need to feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. Planning a big trip, especially to a totally new place, can be a lot, right? So we're here to break it down, make it simple, and really get your travel juices flowing. Imagine what an extended Osaka adventure could be like step by step.
Right. And for our listeners, those curious minds out there, we know you're hungry for knowledge and we're serving it up, clear and concise, no filler. Think of this as your Osaka roadmap, your go-to guide packed with all the good stuff.
Okay, so our mission today is pretty clear. We're equipping you with everything you need to know to really conquer Osaka, what to do, where to eat, and trust me, food is a big deal in Osaka, what sights to see, and even, some things to avoid. We'll cover local customs, how to get around like a pro, and of course, those money-saving tips, because who doesn't love a good deal? By the end of this, you'll be ready to book that flight.
So let's picture it. Your first 4 weeks in Osaka. Food and culture galore. Call it Chapter 1 of your Osaka adventure.
Week 1, it's all about getting settled and diving headfirst into those iconic Osaka flavors. You've checked into your place. Now it's time to experience Osaka's street food, the real deal.
Street food. Where to even begin? Well, got to start with takoyaki, those amazing grilled octopus balls. Fun fact, they actually originated in Osaka back in the 1930s. And of course, okonomiyaki, the savory pancake, bursting with local flavor. What's really cool is that these aren't just, recent fads. They're rooted in Osaka's history, way back to the Edo period when it was this huge trading hub. All those new ingredients coming in really shaped the cuisine.
Yeah, that history as a trading center is key to understanding Osaka's food scene. It's so diverse and vibrant. And speaking of vibrant, week 1 definitely needs some quality time in Dotonbori. Think sensory overload, but in the best possible way. It's the heart of Osaka's Kui-da-or spirit, which is all about, eating till you drop. It's almost like a philosophy there, a dedication to good food and lots of it.
Oh, yeah. You feel that energy in Dotonbori. It's like everyone's celebrating food. While you're there, head south to Shinsekai, too. It's got this cool retro vibe. And importantly, it's Kushikatsu Central. Those deep-fried skewers, each one a little surprise. And you got to try dipping them in the communal sauce. Just remember, no double dipping. It's an Osaka thing.
For a change of pace, maybe check out a Capo-style restaurant. It's kind of like fine dining, but more casual, intimate. You often sit at a counter. The chef's right there preparing everything fresh. It's a cool way to see the artistry up close, maybe even chat with the chef.
Week 2, we're going even deeper into the heart of Japan's kitchen, exploring those bustling markets, those incredible local ingredients. This is where you really see the foundation of it all.
Oh, yeah, the markets. It's like a sensory explosion. Fresh produce, seafood, everything. You really get a sense of the variety and quality that goes into Osakan cuisine. And again, it goes back to that trading port history, access to the best ingredients from all over. It's a direct link to the source of all that deliciousness you've been enjoying.
And it's not just what you see today. There's this whole movement around Naniwa traditional vegetables, like heritage varieties, some over 100 years old. They're working hard to revive them, It shows you how much they value their culinary heritage. It's about preserving those flavors from the past.
Right, and we can't forget Osaka's connection to the sea. Historically, Osaka Bay was called Naniwa Fish Garden, which tells you a lot. So week 2, definitely try some of that amazing fresh seafood.
For sure. And keep an eye out for oshizushi. That's pressed sushi, a really unique Osaka style, totally different from nigiri. They press layers of fish and rice together, these beautiful little squares, packed with flavor.
Oh, and we can't talk about Osaka flavors without mentioning dashi, that savory broth, the base for so many dishes. There's a story about Kombuya Ihe bringing this special kelp from Hokkaido, which really became central to Osaka's dashi. It's simple, right? Seaweed, bonito flakes, but it adds this depth, this umami richness that defines so much of the cuisine.
Okay, week 3. Time to balance all that incredible food with some serious cultural exploration. Osaka's got so much to offer beyond the culinary scene.
For sure. A visit to Osaka Castle is a must. It's historically significant, stunning architecture, and the views from the top are incredible panoramic views of the city. It's a great way to connect with Osaka's past.
Yeah. Then, for a total change of pace, hit up Tenjin-bashi Suji Shopping Street. It's like this massive covered market street, one of the longest in Japan, they say. So much energy, local life, shops selling everything you can imagine, and of course, more chances to try those tasty snacks. It's a real glimpse into everyday Osaka.
And depending on when you're visiting, there might be local festivals or events going on. Experiencing a Matsuri, a traditional festival, is an amazing way to connect with the community, see those customs firsthand.
Absolutely. And for a more hands-on experience, maybe a cooking class. What better way to understand the cuisine than to learn how to make it yourself? You get to eat your creations, learn those techniques, bring those skills back home with you.
By week 4, maybe you're ready for a change of scenery, a little day trip. Kyoto, with all its temples and gardens, or Nara, famous for its deer and that massive Tedaiji temple, they're both an easy train ride away. It's a chance to broaden your horizons a bit.
Yeah, good point. And back in Osaka, week 4 is a good time to reflect on the influences you've seen. Osaka's food scene has been shaped by a lot, including Chinese and Korean cuisine. You see it in the dishes, the ingredients, even entire neighborhoods dedicated to certain styles. It adds another layer to that already rich culinary tapestry.
And of course, week 4, why not revisit some favorites? Maybe try a different okonomiyaki variation or explore a new kushikatsu place. It's about deepening your appreciation, solidifying those food memories before moving on to, well, the more practical side of things.
Okay, so that's a solid month in Osaka, food, culture, all those experiences. Now let's talk about weeks 5 through 8. We're shifting gears a bit, going beyond those main tourist attractions, and really focusing on practical tips for living and traveling in Osaka long term.
Week 5, it's all about local customs and etiquette. We may not have a specific Osaka list here, but the general Japanese etiquette rules apply big time. Respect is key. Things like bowing, taking off your shoes indoors, especially in homes or traditional places, and being mindful of noise levels in public. It's about being considerate, blending in.
Yeah, those small gestures go a long way, show that you respect the culture. And if you're unsure, just observe. Follow the lead of the locals. A smile and a slight bow never hurt either.
Week 6, we're tackling transportation. Crucial for navigating a city like Osaka. You'll be relying on trains and subways mostly. They're super efficient, punctual, clean. Learning a few basic phrases for directions can be helpful too.
It might seem daunting at first, but the train system's actually pretty user-friendly. Most signs have English, and the station staff are usually happy to help. Download a good navigation app. Many work offline, which is a lifesaver.
Oh, and for cost effectiveness, especially if you're exploring a lot, look into travel passes. They can save you a ton compared to buying individual tickets all the time. Research the different options, see what fits your plans.
While trains and subways will be your mainstays, consider other options too. Buses are there, though the routes can be a bit trickier without Japanese. And if you're comfortable with it, renting a bike can be a fun way to explore those local neighborhoods, discover hidden gems at your own pace.
Week 7, we're all about avoiding those classic tourist traps. For example, while cards are getting more common, cash is still king, especially for smaller shops, those local eateries, street food stalls. Always good to have some yen on hand.
And another big one, noise levels. It's a cultural thing. On trains, buses, quieter areas, keep conversations low, phones on silent. It's all about showing consideration for those around you, maintaining that sense of harmony.
Week 8, everyone's favorite topic, saving money. Luckily, Osaka's full of ways to enjoy yourself without breaking the bank.
Eating like a local is a big one. Find those smaller, family-run places, the ones with lines of locals, and embrace that street food scene. Not only is it delicious and diverse, it's super budget-friendly compared to fancier restaurants.
Travel passes, like we said, are a great investment. Do your research, find the right one for your itinerary. It can save you a lot in the long run.
And don't forget about free activities. Osaka has some beautiful parks, great for relaxing, and certain spots with amazing city views totally free. Just wandering different neighborhoods on foot can be an adventure in itself.
Lastly, if you have a kitchen or even just basic cooking facilities where you're staying, think about making some of your own meals. Grocery shopping can be fun. You get to see those local ingredients, and it saves a lot compared to eating out every meal. Even packing snacks and drinks for those day trips can make a difference.
So wrapping up our 2-month Osaka adventure, remember, it's all about embracing that amazing food culture, exploring diverse neighborhoods, respecting local customs, mastering the transport system, and being smart with your money.
We've given you the foundation, the knowledge, and hopefully sparked that excitement to start planning your own Osaka trip. Dig deeper into whatever catches your eye, a specific neighborhood, a certain dish, those practical tips. It's all there for you to discover.
On that note, here's a final thought. Osaka's Kuda-or culture, remember? That's all about embracing food to the fullest. What dish are you most excited to try? Or, Imagine this. What unexpected culinary treasure do you think you might find hidden in the streets of Japan's kitchen during your 2 months there? Time to start sketching out those itineraries. Maybe someday we'll hear about your own deep dive into Osaka, the real-life version.